Hi, I'm Krista Nunes. I'm the Chief Scientific Officer at the Gorilla Foundation. I'm here with Gary Stanley, who is the COO. And today we're interviewing Greg Cummings, who just released a book called Guerrilla Tactics: How to Save a Species.
Yes, thanks for having me. I'm so pleased to be here.
Why did you write the book?
I remember when my friend suggested it a couple of years ago, we were sitting around here in Victoria and he said, "Hey, why don't you write that gorilla story? That's people would love to read that." And my reaction was, do I really want to stick my head into that nest of vipers? It was traumatic for me, that career. I mean, it was fantastic. It had so many high points and I have so many fond memories.
Mhm.
But when people read the book, they'll see there were so many setbacks. There were so many almost got there situations. I learned some practical things and you can do to actually save them. So in that respect, I feel like I have an obligation to tell this story.
You also kind of come out as a modern day Tarzan.
Right.
Somebody
Yeah,
who's lived in both worlds.
Yeah,
absolutely.
you've visited gorillas many times, and have you noticed the type of communication they have with each other?
There's a lot more communication going on than is obvious. I mean, when you sit with them, they're looking at each other constantly, and there's lots of eyebrow raising and mouth movements. But I just assumed that was them, twitching. I didn't realize that's actually them talking to each other and calming each other down and reestablishing social ties and so on. The big threat is and what gets done with the Congo Basin. It's the same as with the Amazon, the world is requiring these lungs to stay intact. Do they have a future? I don't see why they can't. I don't see why it can't be symbiotic. We invited him to come to our 100th anniversary Discovery of Gorillas event at the Royal Opera House, and it was the same day as his birthday. And he said, I can't make that. I'm going to be in Aspen with my buddies." And he said, "Well, why? I'll tell you what. Why don't you film me meeting Coco?" So he came up with the idea, in fact. Penny said that he had watched the movie and was excited about meeting Leonardo. Well, I'm excited about meeting her too. Having a common cause always helps. Put it all in as much as you can, but don't burn out.
You also kind of come out as a modern day Tarzan.